Right, 3 cards then. You decide past, present and future, or the situation, the right course of action and the outcome. First card, 17, it's haunting us, isn't it? Second card, 32. Third card, 18. And the bottom of the deck, we've got 50. So, start with the 17. Let's see if we can get it any lower. This is a time when you can put the troubles of the world to one side. The Chinese liken this hexagon to the season of autumn, so back end of the year, like the yearlies have told us, when everything in nature settles down for the long sleepy hibernation of winter. There is nothing you can do to avoid the situation, so go along with the prevailing circumstances. The subtext to this hexagon is flexibility and adaptability. In personal terms, it means that you have reached a point in your affairs where there is no purpose in trying to get your own way and following your own path. If you carry on regardless, ignoring the underlying facts of the present situation, you will come badly unstuck. It is not that the universe is lined up against you, but that your goals and the general atmosphere at this time are out of sync. The intelligent approach is to be flexible, laid back as possible. So, right course of action then, or where we are now, 32. It's about duration. This is a kind of reverse mirror. The image here is of rolling thunder and blowing winds, apparently the very antithesis of duration. Yet this is the paradox that you must understand. If you think of duration as meaning a standstill, a kind of grim hanging on, this can lead only to stagnation and eventual death. But the ancient Chinese saw duration as being a very dynamic quality. And the concept of change as a universal law requires one to cope with constantly shifting sands of life, with forethought and dignity and understanding. Conservatism and traditionalism are also inherent in this hexagram, in that the best way to handle changes in life is through the experience of traditional values. You need to have flexibility and strength to accommodate the changes without sustaining structural damage. So again, changes come in and we've got to be flexible. And then we have to repair any decay that has come. This is what the outcome will be. Your situation has reached a dangerous state and things have become disorganised and corrupt because of your inaction and inattention to detail. The rot has set in and now you will have to clear it up. This is concerned with decay, but it is far from hopeless message. So anything, health-wise, anything you think has decayed can be sorted. If you take control of your affairs and work very hard and pay attention to the little details, you can completely eliminate the rot and put everything back on a firm footing. At first glance, your present circumstances may appear extremely daunting, but looking back into the long history of your existing condition, you will clearly see the mistakes of the past and be able to see your way forward. It is important not to throw your hands up in the air at the size of this job. Once you get stuck in to clearing up the process, you will be inspired and rejuvenated. So this can be salvaged, whatever this is, but you have to put the work in and you have to make the changes. So the external influences. It's the cauldron, the mixing pot, the melting pot. The ancient Chinese saw the hexagram as being very auspicious. The clinging fire is above the gentle wood, presenting an image of fire over which to cook. They also saw Ching as resembling the ceremonial cauldron used by the family on religious and special occasions. These massive cauldrons played an important part in Chinese culture, hence the fact that this hexagram conveys the idea of sociability and stability. This is a time when you can develop your philosophy for life further. The implication is that fate plays an important part in all our lives. So a fated event has happened. We are not complete masters of our own destiny, and if we think we are, fate will be certain to remind us of the truth. Once we realise we have to take the rough with the smooth, we can put our energies to better use. So something you thought was over isn't. You are able to salvage it, but you've got to put the work in. Thanks for listening.